Welcome to the ribbon cutting ceremony for our new Play and Learn Children's Patio. My name is Brian Sternberg, and I am the Library Services Director here for the City of Santa Ana. It is my privilege to welcome our Mayor Pro Tem and City Council here today. Without their support, this transformed space right behind me would not be possible. This day would also not have come to fruition if it were not for the unwavering commitment by our city manager and project staff, who are dedicated to providing high quality and innovative library services to our community. Thank you all for your hard work and dedication to the Santa Ana community. When we first broke ground for this project back in October of 2021, not only did we acknowledge laying down the foundation of a new library activity area, but we also recognized the Santa Ana Public Library as a new leader in innovative library services. So now that this project is completed, the Play and Learn Children's Patio will set the stage for lifelong learning in the community, which will then lay the building blocks for academic, career, and economic success for not only our city, but all of our residents. The Play and Learn Children's Patio adds a lucky climber play structure, which are wonderful. They're like works of art, as well as new seating, reading and learning areas, lighting, hardscape, drought-tolerant landscape, and irrigation. But more importantly than all these different components of the project is that this site builds on what I consider is the future of public library services. Public libraries are going to become fully interactive play and learning spaces for people of all ages. And this is why we are so excited today. We are excited for the patio to serve as a community hub for interactive learning and entertainment. We are excited for the patio to help residents create new social networks, find support with fellow community members, and form new and lasting friendships. And finally, we are excited for what the Play and Learn Children's Patio will do for our collective future. Our residents here in this city deserve the best library services in the region, and I will not stop until that happens. In closing, I would like to show my appreciation to all of you for coming out and sharing this milestone with us today. This is just the first step in building a state-of-the-art library services for our community. Thanks again to everybody who helped me carry out this vision. Thank you to my staff, who are awesome every single day and provide me with the support to allow the community to enjoy all these activities. Behind you and around you is what you see is our Revive Santa Ana programming and the funding from the American Rescue Plan Act that help make all this happen. So please go and enjoy. We have STEM programming, we have some examples from our Library of Things, and we have our nonprofit partners out here supporting us as well. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. And now I'd like to take a minute for our Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful. So now I would like to take a moment to introduce our Mayor Pro Tem, Phil Becerra, to share some of his comments. Mayor Pro Tem.
Thank you, Brian. How's everybody doing today? Isn't the weather great? Big applause for the weather, right? So it's also great to see so many folks out here today, especially our children out here. So I'm going to ask all the children on the count of 3, scream at the top of your lungs what school you're from. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, all right. a lot of pride there. Well, I want to start off by thanking Brian Sternberg, our Library Services Director. I want to thank our City Manager, Christine Ridge, and all the library staff that helped make this possible. This was definitely a collaborative effort, so I want to thank each and every one of you. You know, the library is a special place for all of us, and each of us have our own unique memories of this place. And, you know, for me as a council member, this was the place I came to, and I kept wondering, what's that big building across the plaza here? And they said, oh, that's City Hall. That's where the mayor and the city council and all the government runs from. And I thought, wow, as I'm sitting in here reading about how government works and runs, right? So there was the real life example. So libraries are your neighborhood's how-to resource. You know, you find out how to cook that perfect souffle, or write a better resume, or find, as I said, government information, or do your homework. More importantly, do your homework, right? So it's all there at the library. But today we want to share with the community how to learn and have fun at your library. Not that you don't have fun already, but to have more fun, really. And with that, with the Play and Learn Children's Patio, we are opening the door for playful interaction and learning between children and their parents or caregivers. The Play and Learn Children's Patio will empower children and their families to explore the resources offered by the Santa Ana Public Library and offer them the opportunity to spend time together in a safe and family-friendly space where they can build enjoyable memories. This $884,000 project is made possible by the city's Cannabis Public Benefit Fund, supported by taxes paid from legal recreational marijuana sales. This is just the first step of a major renovation to create a modern and interactive learning ecosystem for all of our local libraries. You know, when the historical main library right here next to us opened in 1960, it was a premier state-of-the-art library for Orange County. And that makes sense because it was designed by local architect Harold Gimeno and premier civic architect Francis Keeley, who also helped design the Detroit Public Library and many other libraries throughout the country. And it was also built locally by a local contractor, Rudy Gallegos, who also happened to serve on our planning commission for many years. And thanks to Brian, his wife Pam recorded an amazing, remarkable oral history about all the work and all the buildings that he helped build right here in Santa Ana. So now we are going to use Federal American Rescue Plan Act funds through the revised Santa Ana program to transform our libraries again into those leading educational facilities for our children, our youth, our families, and adults of all ages. So with that, I'd like to go ahead and turn the microphone over to my colleague, Councilmember. Didn't mean to do that. Councilmember Fan, would you like to step up?
I see what you're doing there. Hi, everyone. My name is Ty Fan. I'm Santa Ana Council Member. I represent Ward 1. And I'm going to kind of keep it short and share a short story about my experience as a library. So I want to kind of survey everybody. So who likes books? Books, raise your hands. Okay. Who likes science? We got that too. What about art? Okay, we do that too. Okay, who likes story time? Tell me you like story time. So I did all of that for free at Santa Ana Public Library. And who likes free things? Because I love free things. And I think for the parents, you like free babysitting because my mom really liked free babysitting. You know, our public libraries are the only spaces in an entire city where we service everybody. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter how much money you have, how old you are. We service you. It is a safe space for all of you to learn, to be yourselves, and to create a better future for you and your family. And so that's what I did at the Santa Ana Public Library. And there was a lot of studying about things I didn't like, but here we are. So I made it through. And you know, I really want to thank staff, our city manager, and our Parks and Rec director for creating a director of library services. Brian Sternberg didn't used to exist. Well, maybe he existed, but he didn't exist in Santa Ana. And so we brought him here to make libraries better for all of you. And the only thing I want to remind everyone is that the library isn't just for books, right? Like I said, it's for art, It's for science. We have a 3D printer. I don't know anyone with a 3D printer. We have movies. We have language sources and books and cassettes. I'm gonna practice my Vietnamese and my Spanish. You know, you can learn that at the library. And so with this children's patio, we're gonna make sure our children learn, and we're gonna make sure our children play in a safe, fun environment, and make sure the parents have a few minutes to themselves, and like I said, a free babysitter. Don't tell anyone I said that. Thanks, y'all. Oh, and I'd like to present my colleague, Councilmember Jessie Lopez.
Hi, everyone. Well, you know, coming here today, I didn't know what to expect, and I have to say that I'm pretty blown away by all of the things that are out here being showcased, the services that the library has that we didn't have before, the robotics, you know, for children on the spectrum, all of the programming that we have. I think that's really important. And so if you didn't know, I hope now you know, and you will visit the tents and make sure that you talk to your neighbors about the services that are here in Santa Ana. And I don't know if you folks know or not, but I actually grew up down the street. I went to Willard Intermediate, and so I used to walk to the Santa Ana Public Library on a daily basis. And this is the hub that my friends and I would come to. We would use the internet on the second floor. And one of the favorite things that we used to do here was go to the hidden room. And that's where we would have story time. And that's, I still ask if the hidden room exists, and it does. And if you don't know, I encourage you to go visit it. And so we know that public libraries are more than just places to check out books, as Councilmember Fan was saying. They really are a safe space for community members to come and be themselves and explore different worlds and escape their realities if they need to escape them. And they serve communities like ours for interactive learning and recreation for families in the community. And the new Play and Learn Children's Patio is the first step in establishing the Santa Ana Public Library as a cutting edge and innovative library services. So I'm really excited to be here, to be part of a council that is investing in youth in more than one way, and you know, to be supporting our current library, but to also be talking about how we bring back libraries that have existed in Santa Ana but maybe are not now. So again, my name is Jessie Lopez. Thank you, everyone. Muchas gracias por estar aquí.
Thank you, Council Member. So I just again want to say thank you to our staff, our city staff, to the community, for everybody who came out today to support the Santa Ana Public Library. We could not do it without you. So now let's move on to the next exciting part of our event today, and that will be our ribbon cutting ceremony. So we're going to go ahead and move back into the Play and Learn patio, and we'll go from there. So.
All right, help me count, guys. Ready? 1, 2.